Hello, my name is Mildred Majin. Today is May 24, 2020. I'm going to start with a video to respond the questions in the assignment. So, the first one, the issue of state, local versus federal power is politically significant in the USA and around the world because this allows for a balance between national and state government, which gives the states power to create certain laws or of their own, according to the characteristics and what is important for the state. The next one. According to Hannah Ritchie, Max Rosser, Esteban Ortiz, and Joe Hassel, United States, like other countries, is responding to the virus through certain laws or policies that imply the closure of public places such as restaurants, parks, schools, universities, among many others, to achieve social distancing. Health laws that include precautions and everything to do in case someone is infected with the virus. In addition, they seek ways to protect the economy through certain others to prevent the country from failing economically. The next one. Each state should be responsible for its own public health response because each state knows how it is organized, its characteristics, and how each law or policy works accordingly. Each state knows what is most convenient and what can work. It would know more or less how the response would be to what it proposes to protect the state. And the federal government should be responsible for the country because although many states create certain laws, it is the federal or national government that has control of the country. Therefore, it creates laws that each state can also accommodate in its own way. For example, the closing of some airports or some other places or for example, the cancellation of international flights. Here I want to emphasize that it is important that the federal government is responsible for the country, because if only the states are in charge, then some may simply not take precaution because there have not been, for example, there have not been many cases or something like that in one state, so they are not going to. The next one. According to our world in data, when the United States started doing tests, it reached more than 100,000 per day, and it has done more tests than the other countries. However, it started to take the control of the situation late, so the virus spread fast, a little bit fast, in some parts of the country, and in all the country. Here we can see that the government did not act when everything just started. That is why the federal or national government is so important, because it is the first to give orders or to say a word to protect the country. In my opinion, I believe that it is a complicated situation for both the federal and state government because to respond beforehand to a situation like the one presented with COVID-19. However, in each state, many of the regimens that the government gave have been accepted also, depending on which state we are in, because it is not the same to be, for example, here in Texas than to be in New York. I can say that here in Texas, the place where I am, Esquilin. But the quarantine